I guess we should wait a second.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. All right, K-guard. I'm gonna add a little bit of Apache leg pin principles in here. Once I've got the knee under, I've got control of either arm or like if I've already got head control or whatever, prefer like right here with the arm. As control, I can hang them up over me a little bit better. I can push them towards the back, suck them in, either way. But one of the principles of all this is hanging them up to dry. Right here, I'm hanging them on his hip. Go ahead and brace, like post out, open up your leg right here, right in the hip crotch, or where that is where I'm resting. I can have it move in slow motion and bring him down. Yeah. So my whole goal is that I'm coming under in this, like trying to get under his center, and see how I'm using this as a frame. Right here. I want to have my foot right here at his hip and that there. Yeah, the tips this way, I want to bring my knee with my adductor back to center. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm the one in control. I'm kind of like having him just weightless on my leg and going forward and reverse. But that's where it's at, is right here. And that hip is on. And then I can use it. That's a quad workout. Let's try it on this side. Let's see if I can improve it. So he's even acting like a fish, what makes it even harder. And it's still, like what I'm doing is like, I got to keep him center line. If he pushes back towards me, I stay under. I can push out and over. I can bring him back in. But I'm not relying on momentum. This is actually incremental controls, muscular movements. That's allowing it to be slow motion like. Staying through. And I did a different transition into something I never thought I would do. It just fucking worked out.
Populated.
But that's like, now come at me like with intention, like you're moving in towards me. See that? Now that's being a good partner. But you see how just the principle itself, this is the principle. Practicing it that way, and then it taught me to get my knee closer to my face. And the principle is still there. I can bring you right back. Boom. Yeah, good. Shit. Done. It's all related. Now you do it. That's what it is. Control it. That's it. Now get me hung up on that shin. There we go. This is the shin, not this one. Like, get this one out of the mix. There you go. Use this.
Guy.
There we go. Now you feel it?
Yep.
That's it. Go forward and back, but enough. Forward. Yep. Back straight into here, and then push. Hold on to that leg. Push it in. Yeah. Now come up into me too. Use it as a transition. Boom. High leg back. No, all the way. Boom. Feel that.
Yep.
Okay.
I use it a lot. Definitely with the pin elevation idea.
It's just
if I explain the idea of explain the lower body frame piece of it. Like what you explain, kind of like where we're at with it.
It's exactly like what we do here. Like I could be framing, like I'll be attacked, hips here, boom. Here's the frame, right? I'm using the same principles, but like here. For example, come up into me, like here, come on in. So this right here is like this. Keep, like bring your, like try to can opener me, all that. Kind of go ahead hard. I can easily push him away. I'm in so much more, and that's because of the frame that's happening here. I'm hanging him up on my hip. Come on over, like get into me again. I can actually see that. I'm using the framework here. One leg in there. I can take him that way. I can take him that way, whatever. And I can use it as the leg lock entry. Or, all right, we come in. Let's go this side again. And then it's just, instead of having it, so I'm just inverting, and I've got the frame here. Same framework. Go ahead and take your hands off the grass. See that? Oh. Dope. I love the transition of it. It just leads into so many things. It can also, I mean, I could be right here. Go ahead, get your base. Yeah. So, you working here. Boom. Put that right. I love slow motion. Up. But, yeah, I just, if people just focus on that, I guess that would be the ecological approach in this aspect of learning, is just keeping up with the concept of riding in that hip. It's like, I feel like he's draped over the laundry line. What are those called? Clothesline?
Yeah.
You know, you're draped over my shin. I can do it one-legged, but if I have to, I have an extra frame
Reinforce it.
right there, and I can push away with it.
You can still get over an elevation too. Well, I had to stay planted, otherwise I face plant.
Right.
To
But
stay
then
active.
because I've got that, I can now
Yeah.
free up this hand to tap, or free up this leg, this foot, to tap your hand
Take it.
and bring you over. My goal is to be able to have techniques where one limb is dedicated to doing something while the other three are negotiating and conspiring against.
We're creating compromise.
Yeah.
Like it. That's cool. Yeah, but we've basically just done some Apache leg bend stuff. One of your systems that we've kind of worked on over the years, just kind of adding pieces to it. K-guard through everything.
And like that K-guard stuff was stuff I did before it was ever called K-guard. It was just simply my way of entering into leg locks from guard. I just figured it out. I'm not saying I invented it. I'm just saying I figured it out.
Yeah.
But it's a very versatile thing. And the main thing is just getting that knee up and under and gaining that leverage.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the things you talked about when you taught at Endeavor was like, we spent a lot of time wedging people and getting underneath so we could actually do all that
Now,
other
do you
stuff.
feel that helps? Like if I just pick one aspect, like it's usually the sticking point, or it's the one aspect you need to know. If we focus on that,
Yeah.
does that feel like it helps you a little bit?
Absolutely. Give someone like a home base to actually work from. It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I have to get to the home base and then I can do the next steps. Whereas I think a lot of techniques or like seminars are like just throwing shit at you,
Right,
hoping something sticks. And keep it centralized.
But then when we do that one thing and shorten it up, that actually unlocks other techniques and other things. Oh crap, that one move in, or that concept is what is, and it's fun to watch the light bulbs turn on and make the connections.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Very good.
All right.
Nice.
Impromptu